standard equation of an ellipse. So dito, bibigyan tayo ng given parts of an ellipse. Then, kukunin natin yung standard form or general form ng ellipse na yon. So now, matatandaan natin na ang ellipse can be an ellipse with the major axis along the x-axis. And an ellipse can also be an ellipse with the major axis along the y-axis. So, kapag yung major axis ay along the x-axis, makikita natin na pahalang yung ating ellipse. Kapag ka naman yung major axis ay nasa y-axis, makikita natin na patayo ang ating ellipse. Now, so the standard equation of an ellipse would be x minus h squared all over a squared plus y minus k squared all over b squared is equal to 1. So, kung mapapansin nyo, parehas lang yung pahalang na ellipse tsaka yung patayo na ellipse. So, ang kinaibahan lang nila would be yung x-ordered pair natin has a higher denominator compared dun sa y-ordered pair natin kapag pahalang yung ating ellipse. While kung patayo naman yung ating ellipse, mapapansin natin na mas malaki or higher value yung nasa y-axis natin. So, yun lang yung mga dapat natin tandaan sa pag-solve ng problems involving ellipse para alam natin yung standard equation na gagamitin natin. At itong formula naman na to, na c squared is equal to a squared minus b squared, ay formula to para makuha yung foci ng given ellipse at gagamitin uli natin itong formula na to mamaya sa pag-solve ng mga given problems natin today. Dito sa example natin na to, kailangan daw nating hanapin yung standard form of the equation of the ellipse having a foci at 0, 1 and 4, 1 and a major axis of length 6. Tulad ng pag-analyze natin sa isang parabola, kailangan din muna nating i-graph yung ating ellipse base din sa mga parts na binigay sa problem. Yan. So, our first focus would be at 0, 1 and our second focus would be at here at 4, 1. So, kapag kinuha natin yung midpoint nitong dalawang foci na to, yun yung magiging center natin. Then, we just have to count the number of units between these two foci. So, we can get the value or ordered pair 2 and 1. So, here, the center would be at HK. So, base yun dun sa formula ng ellipse natin. Then, para mahanap natin yung units or yung C, kung makikita natin dyan, yung distance between the center or the vertex and one of those foci, so makakuha tayo ng value ng C which is 2. So, yan yung value ng C natin, 2. So, now, kung matatandaan nyo, kailangan natin ng A at B dun sa denominator ng standard equation ng ating ellipse. So, kailangan nating mahanap yung value ni A at B. So, to do that, binigyan tayo ng major axis which length of 6. So, sa ellipse, ang major axis is twice of A. So, sa formula natin na to, magiging 2A is equal to the major axis. And, so 2A is equal to 6. Sinubstitute lang yung 6 do sa major axis. So, 2A is equal to 6. And A is equal to 3. So, bakit? So, dinivide both sides by 2. So, naging A is equal to 3. So, meron na tayong value ni A, which is 3. And to find the value of B, we have just to consider the formula C squared is equal to A squared minus B squared. So, dito, substitute lang natin yung value ni C na nakuha natin kanina, which is 2, and A, which is 3. So, magiging ganito siya. 2 squared is equal to 3 squared minus b squared. So, direct substitution lang. So, magiging 4 is equal to 9 minus b squared. Then, lipat-lipat lang. So, b squared is equal to 9 minus 4. Then, b squared is equal to 5. So, dito, hindi na natin kailangan kunin yung value ni b. Yung kukunin natin yung square root ng both sides para makuha yung value ni b. Kasi nga, sa standard equation ng ating ellipse, kung mapapansin nyo, nandun na yung squared sa baba. Diba nga, a squared yun nasa baba din. Sa kabilang side ay b squared. So, no need to get the square root of both sides. So, dito meron na tayong value ni c, which is 2, a, which is 3, and b squared is equal to 5. And by just using the standard equation of an ellipse, so we will get x minus 2 squared all over 9 plus y minus 1 squared all over 5 is equal to 1. So, yan yung pinaka-standard form na nung ating ellipse. Okay, so for our second example, so try naman natin magsagot or hanapin yung standard equation ng ellipse na may ganitong form. So, x squared plus 4y squared plus 6x minus 8y plus 9 equals 0. So, ang gagawin natin dito, i-group muna natin yung mga x and y. So, ganyan. So, bali, ang gagamitin natin dito ay completing the square. So, yan. So, ginroup natin yung mga x and y. Kung mapapansin nyo, ayan, x squared plus 6x plus blank. Then, plus 4y squared minus 8 plus blank is equal to negative 9 plus blank plus blank. So, kailangan natin i-isolate yung constant sa right side. So, yan. So, yan. Kung mapapansin nyo din, finactor out ko muna yung 4 dun sa second expression natin. So, ginawa nating 4 times y squared minus 2y plus blank. So, para mamaya, makompleto natin yung square. Kasi nga, completing the square yung gagamitin natin. So, yan. So, kailangan nating i-divide yung 6 by 2, then i-multiply by itself. So, 6 divided by 2 is 3 times 3 is equal to 9. Kaya 9 yung nakalagay dyan. Then, negative 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1 times 1 is equal to 1. So, yan. So, kung ano yung inad nyo dun sa completing the square natin, kaya nakalagay dyan 9, hindi i-add natin dun sa right side ng equation natin. So, kaya naging, yung right side ng equation natin, naging negative 9 plus 9 plus 1. So, bakit naman nagkaroon ng 4 dun sa 1? Kasi yun yung inilabas natin kanina. Yung finactor out natin na 4. So, kaya dapat tatandaan nyo kung ano yung mga fina-factor out nyo. So, kasi sa huli, gagamitin din natin yun para hindi tayo magkamali. Okay? So, yan. So, yung x squared plus 6x plus 9, magiging x plus 3 squared na siya. Then, plus 4. Then, yung y squared minus 2y plus 1, magiging y minus 1 squared na siya is equal to 4. So, kasi nga, negative 9 plus 9, 0, cancel out na. Then, 1 times 4 is 4. So, yun. Then, divide natin by 4 lahat kasi nga 'di ba ang standard equation ng ellipse ay is equal to 1. So yung 4 i-divide natin by 4. So kaya lahat din i-divide natin by 4. So magiging pinaka standard form natin yan ay x plus 3 squared all over 4 plus y minus 1 squared all over 1 equals to 1. So, yun lang.